How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the GKP. I'm going to show you something and tell you what we're on with today. So, the first one is this little guy has come out of the main pond. He's looking a little bit weak and he's looking a little bit thin. And I've been watching for a day or two and he's struggling to get some food. And I've watched that fish since we did the pond build and we extended the pond. He's been constantly hiding in and around the lily pots, and I've never seen him come out for a feed at all. I've never seen him feeding, and as you can see, guys, we're in the process of PP-ing the pond. Parasites, so I'm going to get them knocked back, but as you can see, this little one down here, tucked in, two of them just down there, he's always constantly been behind the back of there with them. And yesterday I noticed him swimming around struggling a little bit. I got one or two fish that are looking a bit slime coat build up on them. There's the Matsukawabake has been up to the surface and it's all like tail walking, flushing its gills across the top. So we've banged in some PP. Now I'm going to have a stand here for the next 4 hours and make sure that everything stays as it should be. We've got plenty of filter clean beforehand, plenty of oxygen coming in from there. The air stones are all up on full blast, all bubbling away, and it has been in now for 30 minutes. So up to press, we're 30 minutes in, everybody's looking fine, everybody's doing okay. Now I have never ever done this before. I have PP dipped, but I do have a bucket full of fresh pond water in case there are any fish with any issues that come up and are struggling. I can move them in there, I can whip this air stone out of here and it reaches in, so I can get them and then I can cover them up with the net to prevent them from jumping or getting out of there. So we're having a go at doing a bit of PP, guys. And at the end of the day, when Ryan said to me the other day on a Thursday Night Live, if you're PPing your fish and giving them a PP dip, you're doing way more than what you would do if you were PPing your pond. The dosages are way more stronger for a dip than what you would put in your pond. So that left me to think I'll get some advice from those that know better than me, and we'll go with their advice and we'll PP the pond. One, I will get rid of the organic matter that's in my pond and in my system. Even though I have given the filters a good clean, I have gone with a treatment dose that I was advised with, and up to press everybody seems to be doing fine. I know it's early days, but what I'm going to do is a PP PP treatment today, and then another PP treatment again tomorrow. And once I've done that, I'm going to give them a couple of days break, and then I'm going to treat with Kasuri Fluke P. We have the hydrogen peroxide on standby, which is enough to treat 20,000 litres, and my pond only being 5, I can get 4 treatments out of that, so that's there ready to go. All we're going to do now is keep an eye on the pond and make sure that everybody is as they should be and alright. So far so good. But as it would be very irresponsible of myself to walk away from this, I'm going to stop out here now for the next 4 hours or however long it takes and keep an eye on them till such time as it's done its job. And hopefully my lovely little Matsukawabake will be free of the parasites and the flukes and the other fish that scraped with flukes. Nothing else, but I think it's the gill flukes. I got right in from the gills, scraped them along, and I've got them on slide. But to be honest, I know there is a way of telling the difference, but a fluke looks like a fluke to me. I'm not that au fait with them, but I know that we need to do something. So, with everybody's advice of what's been happening and how to use PP in the lives of a week, I've taken advice from people that know what they're doing and use it regular and use it for a multiple of treatments. So we're going along with the advice given. Nothing stupid, no stupid doses, but enough to make sure that we can knock them on the head and hopefully bang them back. But this is the early stages. While I've got your attention, ladies and gents, I would like to mention the up and coming 2K subscriber giveaway. And what I'm going to do for a 2K subscriber giveaway is a few bits and bats. The first one is going to be, I haven't made my mind up whether it'll be a GKP hoodie or a GKP t-shirt, but what I will do is wait till the person who has won the actual t-shirt or hoodie, then I can get their sizes and have it made to suit them, not just a random one. Here, there's a large jumper and it not fit somebody, so, or be too big, whichever. So I'm going to get some GKP merch, coffee cup, pen, stickers, and either a hoodie or a t-shirt. And then the final piece of the 2,000 subscriber giveaway is going to be a £200 voucher for the winner to spend exclusively koi. That will give somebody a very nice fish and a very nice chance, or a large lump sum to put towards an even better fish. I hope everybody's happy with that. That should be somewhere in the regions of about 250, 300 quid for a bit of a giveaway. Fingers crossed. The only thing is you will need to be a subscriber to the GKP, and once I hit that 2,000 mark, that will then be drawn out. So if you're not a subscriber, subscribe along. Please don't just subscribe and unsubscribe just for the actual giveaway. It would take away a gift and my opportunity of being able to give something back to someone that's been a subscriber and maintains to be a subscriber. There's no real way I can prevent it. That's just me being polite and asking. If you're a subscriber and you've been a long-term subscriber, thank you very much. If this brings in new subscribers, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, somebody ends up with a nice fish and a little bit of the old GKP merch. So I'm going to do myself actually, no, I've already got one. I've already got one on the go. I forgot I'd made this. I'm going to have a mouthful of coffee and we'll stand here and have a natter. So far everything looks alright. I will admit this is a bit daunting, but I know what I've put in and everything seems fine at present. Nobody seems bothered by it. Fingers crossed it remains so, and we'll progress through it. Maybe this wasn't a good idea for putting on a video. There may be some casualties. My own fish that I got within the growing show, that fish is struggling a little bit. It's got flukes. It's got a high build-up of mucus on its body, and it's lulling a little bit on the bottom of the pond. I don't think for a minute it's sleeping kois or anything like that, because I've seen that before, and when you walk up to them they react and they dart off, and then they look back over, they dart off. That particular one, first thing in the morning when it's been dropping cold, has been slightly lulled on its side, just as the big kahaku was doing in some of my earlier videos. The temperatures are still dropping, pretty damn cold here on an evening. So much so we've been sticking central heating on because it's been that cold. But up to press, no issues. But your fish do all look funny when they're in your water like this. It really makes the sumi pop. It looks as black as out on your fish. But everything looks, as they start coming to the surface, everything looks orange or red, pinky. But we've got nobody acting funny, nobody acting strange. So all good so far. Like I said, I will keep my eye on these. I'm a little bit upset about that little one because that little fish, it looks like it's starving to death. A long time to go through since I built the pond throughout winter. I'm watching it constantly being behind the back of those little plant pots, and it's not like it can't get out because it's come out, but I fed yesterday and they fed really well, and that fish tried to come up to get something to eat, but because all the other fish fed so fast, he just kept getting knocked off from food and couldn't get to it quick enough because it's as weak as it is. So I thought if I put it in the little pond, there's very few fish in there, a lot less competition, and fish all around the same size. Give them an opportunity and a chance to get back on top of things. So let's see how it goes. If not, it might be one of those fish that's the casualty of the winter. But we'll spin camera around, let me have a quick look, see what's happening. Put that coffee down. I actually was going to stick in a second pump, but I've just realised that my second aeration, my spare one that I used to have on before I got that one, is just in this storage box underneath there, and I thought I'd saved some airline hose, and it would appear that when I did the pond build, I used that airline hose in, adding the length obviously to the pipe work that was already originally there. But yeah, so far so good. It is a bit nerve-wracking, but I suppose if I'm vigilant and I keep my eye on it, I have a bowl there, like I said, ready to go. I can whip this stone out, it reaches the bucket, get the fish in there, and I can get them straight out of that water condition if they start struggling. I've got two fish I suspect may very well do that, and that'll be the case shower and my Matsukawa bucket. But up to press, swimming around with the rest of the group there, it seems to be doing perfectly fine, which is good. I expected that fish probably already to be struggling. My penny ginger looks funny, looks weird being in that colour. But all good so far. So I'll give you a progress report as we carry on throughout the afternoon, and we'll keep us eye on them, and I'll let you know how we go. But don't forget guys, like I said, for all those that are watching, don't forget, you need to be a subscriber to be in on it. By the end of this video, I will put in, or I will add to this video, what you need to be and what you need to be saying, and it will be attached to this video that you will need to leave your comment, and your comment will be GKP 2K, as in the number 2 and the K, all capital letters, GKP space 2K, and we'll use a random picker, and the person will then be drawn using a random spinning wheel, and the lucky winner will be getting themselves on some GKP merch, pen, coffee cup, stickers. I might even throw in a few other little bits and bats depending on what I can get manufactured and printed up, and either a GKP t-shirt and hoodie, along with the £200 voucher for exclusively koi. Thank you very much, Ryan. We'll be getting in touch, or I will get in touch with Ryan. We'll get the voucher over through to yourselves, whoever the lucky winner is, and then hopefully you can either get yourself a £200 fish from Ryan, or you can get yourself, or Ryan and Kev, thank you very much Kev, appreciate it mate, you can either get yourself a £200 koi from them, or put the £200 towards a koi of your choice. So, right, I'm going to keep my eye on these, make sure everything goes as it should be, just chill out in the garden for a little bit, and I'll get back to you in a tick. Right guys, well, we just hit the hour mark. The Matsukawa baki has been coming up a little bit, but up, having a bit of a gulp for air and back down. Other than that, everybody seems fine with it. Certainly seem to have made them a little bit more active. cruising around a fair bit. So got them on the move, but nobody's struggling. I do think that it's starting to go brown. And I'll spin cam around in a minute and I'll let you have a look. Now, if it goes brown, that means there's a higher organic load in the pond, but I won't be neutralising it. I'm going to leave it to run its course, and then we'll be giving it another treatment the following day, which will be tomorrow, when I get home tomorrow evening. But so far so good, everything's looking good. I don't really think it's brown, it's still purpley, but yeah, they're all cruising around, they're all swimming around. But it does look to be turning a little bit browner rather than the purple colour. But if nothing else, it's reducing the organic load in the pond too. But everybody's out and about, everybody's moving, apart from the tiddly little fish, which I've got, which one's just down there, and the other one, it's only a tiny little one, a little ginnerin fish down there too. A ginnerin asagi from New Forest Koi. But the rest of them, they all seem fine so far. So we're going to leave that to do what it's doing. But this little guy in here is not good. And I would have thought if I'd have left this little guy in there, he would have definitely croaked it. Too weak. But everybody else in here seems to be alright, to press. But yeah, this little fella's, he's not looking the best, but he gets another chance. He swims away if you go near him, but he's not doing the best. A bit lethargic. But everybody else is doing fine, so we're going to leave him be, give him a chance. Hopefully, fingers crossed, he gets himself sorted out, gets a little bit of grub in him. If it weren't so cold, I would be tempted to bring it in and put it in tropical tank and give him a bit of heat, but my worry is if he's got some, these fish in here are on the, you know, they're the ones I'm keeping just for the sake of keeping. So there'll be no great losses should anything happen. But better than leaving him, better giving him a chance in here than putting him under more stress in there with the PP in. But one thing he won't be doing is coming back in here. He'll stay in there for now until such time as he improves. If he improves, jobs are good, and get a little bit of size on him, get a bit of bulk behind him. Because all the other little fish, they've quite well, you know, plumped up throughout these last couple of weeks. But that's definitely going brown now. I don't know, it's hard to tell. I don't know what the brown actually looks like because I've never seen this. This is all new to me. But so far so good. No casualties, no problems, no fish jumping, topping, trying to get out or out like that. We've had nobody that's shown any signs of stress or wanting to get out. So whatever it's running as it is, I'm going to leave it and keep monitoring them. Enjoy your koi keeping, guys. This is what it's about. Trying something different, learning something new, and not being afraid to have a go. Worst case scenario, we've got everything we need should we need to neutralise it, and we've got a second ball if any fish bellies up or I can whip it out straight away and get it in there. And I'm more than happy to sit in here and watch me fish and keep my eye on them while they go through this treatment. And it'll give me more confidence to use it again in the future. So, for now, we'll leave them be, let them crack on with what they're doing. Not as scary as it first appears. Not something I'll shy away from again. but I just want to give them a good start to the season. And kicking off with flukes ain't a good thing. I'll get their asses spanked and get rid of them at the beginning, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have a nice clean clear season with no problems, and hopefully I don't introduce any more fish with any more problems and start the process again. I don't intend to be adding any more, so, but you never say never. I'm lying at my ass. I'm totally talking out my backside. I will be adding my Shuru Utsuri from the Perfect Aquatics grow on. So again guys, I'll bring that one up as well. 175 quid for your entry into the Perfect Aquatics Shuru Utsuri grow on event from NND, I believe. I hope I've said that right now, because Crafty will kick my butt if I haven't. But if you are interested guys, if anybody wants any information on it, please feel free to contact me in the comments. Please feel free to drop me an email. I'll put you in touch with Crafty, or contact Crafty directly, or Anthony directly at Perfect Aquatics, and get your ticket booked for your entry place. You'll see us all down there. The vast majority are going to be there. Me, Daz, Vicky, DT. I don't know if Aaron will be joining us, but hopefully, fingers crossed. I think he's in on it, but I don't know for sure yet. But the rest of us are all going in for one, and we're all gonna. I think it's going to be a good event, a good fish that a lot can be learned from, and that's where I want to go through this season. I want to get some size on the fish that I've got, and I want to learn from the fish that I've got, and progress with my knowledge, and hopefully sharing it along with you guys will be something that might help you too. So, till then, I'm going to keep my eye on these, and I'll catch back up with you in a tick. Right guys, well, we're hitting the 3 hour mark, and the PP is spent. I shall show you. As you can see there now, it's gone brown. The scummy telltale signs around the edge all looking brown, but not one single fish has had a single bit of trouble. They're all swimming around fine. They all seem to have been okay. But you can see there now, you can see the scummy brown line around the edge of the pond. Granted, you still mark that all that happy about being in there, obviously. But the only form that I thought was going to be a problem, which is the Matsukawabaki, which you can't really see because it's black, but it's swimming up there now, has been alright, and they've all managed to come through the other side of it, which is good. Everybody seems none the worse the way for it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's helped with the Matsukawabakis gill flukes, if that's what it had, or whether it was just normal flukes. But what we're going to do is leave this now. I ain't going to neutralise it. I'm not going to take it out. I'm going to leave it as it is. Let it run its course. And I'm going to come back out, keep my eye on them obviously still. And then I'm going to come back out tomorrow evening when I get home from work. Hopefully I can get a bit of an earlier finish and I can get another dose of treatment in again. But so far, so good. No casualties, no problems, no fish bellying up, no fish gasping at the surface. We've hit the 3 hour, but we have lost the purple, and we've now gone that scummy brown colour, which has left a lot of froth on the top of the pond. But that will also be a bit of protein that's in the water, so I'm going to leave it to it. So there you go, there's my first PP treatment. I ain't going into details of what I've used guys, because what I've used is for my pond. and I'm not advising anybody that they should do this, but what I will say, if it's something that you've thought about giving a go, it isn't as daunting as what you think. It isn't as bad as what you expect. Don't get me wrong, I was a bit crappy myself at first, but once it had been in and we hit the first hour, the second hour, and now we've just gone past the third hour, I'm less concerned about using it again in the future. And hopefully with another treatment again tomorrow, and then give them a couple of days, and then banging in the fluke pea. Hydrogen peroxide there now for any future treatments that I do. Yeah, all's good. All's well, that ends well. Up to press. Any problems, and I will keep you all informed and I'll let you know. But really, for this one, just a short little one, let you know more about the growing show, a little bit about the growing show and about the 2k subscribers. As again guys, as I will say, there is a £200 voucher for exclusively koi, and there's going to be some GKP merch, pen, stickers, mug, t-shirt or a hoodie, whichever. But that's what I'm going to stick together for the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. You must be subscribed, and in the comments below, if you want in and you want to be a part of it and you want your chance of winning, I need you to write in capital letters GKP space 2K with a number 2 and a capital K, and that way then we can do a random spin the wheel, and fingers crossed all the very best to the lucky person. But I won't be drawing it till such time as I hit that 2k mark. I think I'm on about 136 off, something like that, so it's not so far to go, but I wanted to get it out there. Anybody that is interested and anybody wants to be a part of it, and you are already a subscriber, if you're not, ring that bell, notifications and all the rest of it, subscribe along and join us for the journey. Till then guys, if you can do me a huge favour, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and until next time, keep smiling guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. I may very well do another update tomorrow evening, or even go live while I go with the next treatment, and you guys can sit along with me and see how it goes. Catch you on the next one guys, take it easy all.